For all of them, it don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all.
From Homeland Security raiding rapper Sean Diddy Combs' homes, to an old interview resurfacing featuring comedian Katt Williams throwing some shade at Diddy, things are getting interesting. Oh, and there's a sex trafficking investigation in the mix too. People are all over social media, chatting about what Katt said and if it's connected to the raids. Hang tight as we break down what happened during those raids, what Katt's beef with Diddy is all about, and how everyone's reacting to the drama. Let's dive into those Homeland Security raids on Diddy's homes. So, basically, Homeland Security swooped in and raided not just one, but two of Diddy's houses. And why? Well, it's all part of this ongoing investigation into sex trafficking. They're really going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Imagine waking up one day and finding agents swarming around your crib. Pretty intense stuff, right? But that's exactly what happened to Diddy. We're talking months of talk about some pretty serious stuff. Allegations of sex abuse and sex trafficking, including one of the big ones from his ex, Cassie. She claimed he put her through years of hell, allegedly forcing her into all kinds of messed up situations, including filming her during sex with other people. And get this, she even said he introduced her to a wild, drug-fueled lifestyle. But here's the twist. Cassie dropped her lawsuit right after filing it. Then, just a month later, another woman came forward with similar accusations. And today, it looks like things have hit a boiling point. Federal agents have swooped in, making their move as part of an ongoing investigation. You can bet this isn't your run-of-the-mill news, folks. Diddy's sons were even caught up in the mix, reportedly getting nabbed during the raid at his LA pad before being let loose later. But hold on to your hats because it doesn't stop there. We're talking Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, in action, teaming up with local law enforcement partners to turn Diddy's world upside down. And here's where it gets exciting. Some eagle-eyed users on social media dug up an interview from January featuring none other than comedian Katt Williams. Turns out, he dropped a bombshell of a warning, hinting that trouble was brewing for Diddy. Now, onto the juicy part. The old interview with Katt Williams resurfacing. So, Katt Williams, the comedian, had this interview where he was kinda throwing shade at Diddy. Let's break down what Katt Williams spilled during that interview. He basically said he turned down an invite to one of Diddy's parties because he'd heard some rumors about gay sex happening there. You know, like rumors about stuff that ain't exactly PG rated. In the interview, he said,
"Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about." Right, because P. Diddy wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
Katt was all about keeping his integrity intact. So he said, thanks, but no thanks to Diddy's party invite. And get this, he even hinted that he's got some receipts to back up what he's saying. You gotta tell him, no, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. He also warned Diddy that one day, all of this will be exposed, saying, all of these big D deviants is all catching hell in 2024. Katt didn't stop there. He also threw some shade at Diddy's attitude towards women. According to Katt, Diddy's all about flaunting his wealth and treating women like, well, possessions. Ouch, right? Lastly, he also said, I've done nothing but collect information knowledge, and your secrets, I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. So, yeah, Katt's interview is making waves again, especially with all this Homeland Security raid drama going on. Now, let's rewind the tape a bit and talk about Diddy's history. This ain't his first rodeo when it comes to facing some serious allegations. Remember back in the day when he was linked to Keef D, the guy caught up in the whole Tupac murder saga? Yeah, that raised some eyebrows, to say the least. It's like Diddy's been playing a game of legal dodgeball for a while now. But hey, old habits die hard, right? And it seems like trouble has a way of finding Diddy, no matter where he goes. Now, let's talk about how people are reacting to this whole interview resurfacing thing. It's like the internet exploded with opinions as soon as Katt Williams' interview started making the rounds again. Some are saying Katt Williams already predicted the downfall of deviant Diddy. Others are commenting, Katt Williams spitting cold, hard truth, and Diddy and the others. And there's this one person who wrote, "It was only a matter of time." Katt Williams didn't say all this for nothing after all. Some folks are saying, hey, maybe Katt was onto something, you know? Like, they're connecting the dots between what Katt said back then and the recent Homeland Security raids on Diddy's homes. Others are giving Katt major props for speaking his mind and calling out Diddy. It's like everyone's got their popcorn out, waiting to see how this drama unfolds. So, yeah, the reactions are all over the place. But one thing's for sure, people are glued to their screens, soaking it all in. Let's take a closer look at what folks are saying and why this interview resurfacing is causing such a stir. But that's not all Katt had said about Diddy. In a recent chat on Joe Rogan's podcast, Williams spilled the beans on some shady stuff lurking behind the scenes. During their 3-hour convo, Williams didn't hold back. He painted Hollywood as more than just a place for entertainment, calling it out as a propaganda machine with deep ties to government agencies like the CIA. He peeled back the curtain on alleged rituals and weird practices happening in the shadows. Williams didn't stop there. He also dished on buffet rituals, tying them to the trend of celebs rocking dresses. With his usual humor, Williams gave us a peek into this world of demonic worship and strange symbolism within the industry. And then there's hip-hop big shot Diddy, who's been making headlines with lawsuits alleging some pretty disturbing stuff. It's got people wondering just how deep his involvement in these alleged rituals goes. The public is split on all this. Some say Williams is just stirring the pot, while others think he's onto something big. But one thing's for sure, Williams has got everyone talking about the darker side of Hollywood like never before. Now let's shift our focus to Diddy. Katt didn't hold back, saying he's been involved in some dark rituals, like the kind you wouldn't want to hear about. He is talking about wild parties that sound more like creepy ceremonies than anything else. And get this, Katt's been claiming Diddy's been orchestrating these rituals down to the last detail. I'm talking candles, masks, the whole shebang. And apparently, he's even been filming these sessions. Sounds like something straight out of a horror flick, doesn't it? Now, I ain't here to judge, but it's got folks wondering just how deep Diddy's gotten into all this. I mean, we've seen some strange stuff from him before, but this takes it to a whole new level. So, while some folks might be quick to brush off these allegations as nonsense, others are starting to connect the dots and wonder if there's more to Diddy than meets the eye. It's definitely got people talking, that's for sure. This whole Diddy Katt Williams saga has definitely got everyone talking. From those Homeland Security raids to Katt's interview resurfacing, it's been a roller coaster ride of drama and speculation. Now, we've heard what Katt had to say, seen the reactions pouring in, and we're left wondering what's next in this wild story. So, what do you think about all this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you want to stay updated on the latest, make sure to like and subscribe for more juicy updates. Catch you on the flip side.